Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Yes, excuse the mess that I look like right now. We do not have any plans today, so it's just a bed day for us. So it's the most wonderful time of the year for reading, that is. I have two full shelves full of non-fiction books because non-fiction is not only my favourite genre or subgenre of books, but also like I tend to save them for special occasions, especially for Olive from A Book Olive's Non-Fiction November. So you cannot imagine how excited I was when I saw that her Non-Fiction November video and announcement has been out today, as and when I'm recording this, so I'm like, yes, about time. So I watched it all the way through to the end, but all throughout I thought, please give us the prompts, please give us the prompts, please in this video give us the prompts. And she's given the prompts, and as and when I was watching it, I was picking out 1, 2, 3, 4 non-fiction books from my shelf. For those of you who don't know, Nonfiction November was created by Olive from A Book Olive. I will link her channel down below. And the goal for Nonfiction November is to read as many non-fiction books as you can during the month of November. Or even if it's just one non-fiction book, then that's great too. So the prompts for this year is collection. I put sticky tabs on the books and written them down so I don't forget. Is collection, industry, style and treatment. I've picked 4 books, one for each category, so let's get into it. My TBR for November. For collection is Written in History, Letters That Changed the World by Simon Sebag. That name, I don't know how to pronounce it. I was nearly going for Joan Didion's White Album or Slouching Towards Bethlehem for this one, but I prefer to take my time and spend my time with Joan Didion rather than just rushing through it for the month. So, and also I've already read 2 books by Joan Didion this year, and those I thoroughly enjoyed. So, time for a change. It is, as it says, the theme number 1 is collection. So, Written in History, Letters That Changed the World, a celebration of the greatest letters of all time: Gandhi, Napoleon, Picasso, Catherine the Great, Frida Kahlo, Henry VIII, Mandela, Rosa Parks, Ada Lovelace, Churchill, Leonard Cohen, Rasputin, Michelangelo, and many, 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 many others. For the second prompt, industry, is My Life in France by Julia Child, 100th birthday edition. I watched Julie and Julia this year, and honestly, I'm in love. I'm in love with that movie. So yeah, I got this book this year. This is a memoir of Julia Child's life when she arrived in Paris, and she couldn't find her passion whatsoever until she fell in love with French culture, buying food at local markets, sampling bistros and taking classes at the Cordon Bleu. Her life began to change forever. And still today, specifically in the States and France, her recipes and inspiration and teaching methods have really inspired those 2 countries up to this day. Not so much here, unfortunately, but yeah. I was in a huge baking kick from April until June this year, so I couldn't help but pick this up, and I still haven't gotten to it yet, so this will be the perfect time for me to read this. Because since the 60s, when Mastering the Art of French Cooking was published by Julia Child, it really changed the food and catering industry, particularly in France and the States. So yeah. The oldest book on my TBR that I've got, I must have got it on the same year that it was published, and I still haven't gotten to it yet. But the third prompt, style, I got She Must Be Mad by Charlie Cox, which is a collection of poetry and her debut collection. And not only is this classed as poetry, but also non-fiction as well, so Bonus! I've written, I've read a lot of poetry this year, so I can't wait to get stuck into this one. I've already read her second collection a year ago, I believe. So yeah, I really need to get into her first collection of poetry. She must be mad. For every girl who feels too much, for every woman surviving and thriving in today's world, this is a call for communion. You are not alone. A debut poetry and prose collection on coming of age from Charlie Cox. I thought I should pick this because it's a different style of non-fiction, a collection of poetry. So, yay! And last but not least, I have a feeling that I will enjoy this the most. I only bought it the last time I went to Waterstones and the first time I went to Waterstones this year in August when I was getting my second COVID-19 vaccination. I thought I'm going to treat myself to Waterstones. But yeah, the fourth and final prompt treatment is Reflections of Alan Turing, a relative story by Dermot Turing. Dermot Turing is Alan Turing's nephew. And it was so funny because I thought I can't find anything that I would like to purchase, and as and when I was walking toward the door to go out, like I thought, like I saw it at my peripheral vision. I thought, oh my god, Alan Turing. This book was published this year. I have a biography of Alan Turing by Jack Copeland, I think the name is. It's on my shelf. But I thought again that I would leave that for the time being, again, because I'm great at having a humongous TBR. And I thought I would get to this instead. It was published this year, and especially, I think it will be more fair to get to this because it's Reflections of Alan Turing, a relative story by a relative of his. And by the end of this year, the new £50 note will be in circulation all over the UK, and Alan Turing's face will be on the £50 note. It's absolutely devastating and heartbreaking as to the way he was treated between the 40s and 50s, and he committed suicide at the age of 40 or 41. Whether it's by accident or on purpose, we still do not know. But the way he was treated after the war, obviously it was still a well-kept secret with the code breaking during the Second World War. And afterwards he was prosecuted, and he had the choice of either to go to prison and not teach anymore or have hormonal therapy with female drug hormones, which is... We've come a long way, that's all I'm saying. However, it's still pretty heartbreaking as to what he went through after everything he's done for us. So this is the book I'm looking forward to the most. So yeah, that's my TBR for Nonfiction November. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to link, like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I upload approximately once a week at the moment due to being incredibly busy these last few weeks. Let me know what you are currently reading down below in the comments below, and also what you may be reading for Nonfiction November, because it's my favourite time of the year for reading. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.